it is a season. Therefore, we cannot purport to amend the rules in the middle of the season, because 2017 is a season, and then 2022 is a season. So right now, we are not saying that we want to change the rules. We are not saying that we want to change. The only thing we can change is the personnel who have been indicted, who have refused to come out and say, okay, this person in the secretariat or this returning officer did not do their work. Therefore, unless Chiloba came out and pointed where the cancer is, where the tumor is, we have to amputate the whole organ. Now, what is the problem with this? What is the problem with these amendments? For example, changing the interpretation of chairperson of the commission. To be honest, there is a reason why the chairperson is in fact given an interpretation outside the membership. When you find that the chairperson is absent and the so-called vice chairperson is absent, then any ordinary member can act as a chair, notwithstanding that they may not hold the same qualification as the chair. Therefore, it is contradictory. It is a sham. Number two, when you're talking about the quorum of the commission, if you look at Article 250, it's giving the commission a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 9. Basically, these amendments are bringing in a situation where 2 commissioners in a quorum of 3 can make a decision that is legally binding to all the 9 commissioners, and it is bringing that is risky. With this kind of divisive, divided IEBC commission, you're seeing a memorandum from the chair, then the other time others gave a memorandum, a few others repudiated the same. We are treading on very thin ice. When we are talking about transmission of results, that we know how this came to be from the Kriegler report, why the recommendation to steal these electoral malpractices. When you find that an amendment is giving precedence to manual results as opposed to electronic results, such that you find that the electronic results are different from manual, how is it possible that a scanned document at the constituency level is wrong and that which now has been brought is right? Are you seeing what we're saying? Therefore, there are too many issues that these proposed amendments are bringing, that at this instance they cannot be debated properly. They cannot indeed have any good faith in the interest of the people.
And Babu Namwamba, the question is, because these laws need to be well thought out, if at all you're making the laws for posterity and not just looking at October 26th. But it appears that this push by Jubilee is focused mainly on October 26th, that even after October 26th we might find that yes, these amendments that we are making now could be problematic.
Law is made to cure mischief, and if you have mischief in the room, you have mischief around, you enact the law, and the time is always right to do what is right. The question as to whether the time is right or not really for me is irrelevant. If it must be done, then the time is right to do it. I have sat in that parliament and gone through an exercise where we deliberate on legislation until 3 o'clock in the morning. Absolutely. In the run-up to the last general election, we were working on the amendments to the electoral laws until very late in the day. In fact, I remember IEBC complained